Welcome back to Cooking with Mark and Oreo. I'm going to show you how to make a pretty healthy meal. It's not going to sound healthy. I'm making fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and corn on the cob. But the mashed potatoes are going to be made with cauliflower, so they're healthier. And the fried chicken, no batter, and it's going to be made in my air fryer. So Oreo's super excited because he likes chicken, but he already ate, so he's going to be mingling around over there. So first things first, we're going to get ready, cauliflower mash ready to put it in the oven because the chicken doesn't take long in the air fryer. So we have this is about a head of cauliflower riced, and you're gonna add that to a blender or a food processor. And this should give you about 4 to 5 cups of riced cauliflower if you're measuring it. And then you're gonna put 5 cloves of garlic roasted, which I'll have the recipe of how to do roasted garlic below the video. It's very simple. You toss it in olive oil and salt. You toast it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. Then you want 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, 4 tablespoons of butter, which is about a half a stick of butter. I just sliced them into cubes. Then I'm gonna simply add some salt and pepper. Not really gonna measure it, but about a teaspoon of each. And then you want about 3.5 ounces of goat cheese. And then you wanna save a little bit for the top. All right, and then you're gonna blend that till it's smooth. All right, so we have our mashed cauliflower all blended, ready to come out. But before I do that, I'm gonna preheat my air fryer to 400 degrees. And I'm gonna set that for 400 degrees, and you're gonna cook it for 20 minutes, but I'll explain that later. So here we go with our potatoes. Look how good that looks. And the roasted garlic gives it such an amazing flavor. So I definitely recommend roasting your garlic before doing this recipe. So I'll get most of it out with a wooden spoon, but then I also have a rubber spatula to get the rest of it out. All right, so now you're gonna add a little bit of goat cheese that we saved for the top. Should be more like crumbles, but because I've had it out for a little while, it's starting to melt. And then I'm also gonna dust the top too with some Parmesan cheese. This is just a little extra because I like things cheesy. And then you're gonna pop it in the oven at 350 degrees, which I have preheated, and it can stay in there for the same amount of time it takes the chicken to cook. All right, so we have about a package of chicken pieces, say it's about 2 pounds. So we're gonna start with 2 tablespoons of baking powder, not soda, baking powder. And then you have a package of Sazon seasonings. You have a tablespoon of chili powder. You have a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then the last ingredient we're going to add is a teaspoon of adobo. You want to whisk it all together. And put it right in the chicken. And then you want to just mix it in. You can use a wooden spoon, or you can use your hands. I usually start with a wooden spoon before I put my hands in because it stays on, will stain your hands. Let's try not to stain our hands. So that. And then there's going to be one more step before we throw it in the air fryer. Liquid smoke, because I want to give that little bit of smoky flavor. So I'm just going to put a couple of dashes of that in there. And I'm going to give that another toss. All right, so now they're ready for the air fryer. So you can follow me. So I lightly greased the air fryer with some olive oil, so that the way it doesn't stick. And again, I set my air fryer for 20 minutes. So at 10 minutes, you're gonna flip them. So just keep an eye on the time. And once we flip them, I'll show you flipping them. And our cauliflower's there, our water's boiling, so we're gonna actually add, it's just simply water boiling with some salt. And you're gonna add 2 corn on the cobs. Well, it depends on how many you're cooking. It's just me and my husband, so I'm making 2. And I am gonna cook that for about 10 minutes. All right, I'll see you in about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes, so now it's time to flip them. As you can see, they're already getting really crispy. Those looking, mind you, there's no batter, no flour, no cornstarch. It's just naturally getting crispy in the air fryer. In about 10 minutes, that will be done. All right, I'll see you in 10 minutes. All right, the chicken's ready to come out. Look at that, it's perfection. That not only smells good, it looks amazing. Right now I'm just gonna plate it. It's a little too hot to eat, but I'm gonna get the corn ready and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And you get healthy food out of it. All right, so you see our chicken's done. Cauliflower mashed potatoes are done. I added a little parsley on top. I may or may not have thrown the broiler on for a couple minutes to give it that crispiness on top. Extra tip for you guys. So for the corn on the cob, I'm gonna take some butter. And I'm just gonna slather it with the butter. I know, butter's not healthy, but butter makes everything taste good. And you're gonna wonder what else. I have some Parmesan cheese. I add a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic, and dill. I'm gonna simply take the corn and I'm gonna roll it in the cheese mixture. And then I'm gonna shake off the excess cheese. And again, I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one. Perfect, I'm almost ready to eat. I'll see you in a few minutes. All right, time to see how it came out. First, I'm gonna try the potatoes. They're steaming hot. That's so good. You can taste that roasted garlic and the cheese. Oh, what amazing. Healthy version of mashed potatoes. And now look at that chicken. That was incredible. Orio's excited, he's jumping up and down. It's a little hot for you, guy. So this chicken is amazing, healthy, no batter. The air fryer, Ninja, totally recommend it. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel, like, share, comment, and show us some love. Thank Oreo, my assistant, and we'll see you guys next time.